What's up, guys? It's Mr. Caliber here,
And I'm Terro.
and today we're coming to talk about or let Terro explain what got her into vaping and how does she like it.
Yeah, so technically I started vaping when I was 18, and I don't suggest doing what I did. But I started vaping simply for the fact that my friend and I went to a shop that was across the street from our work, and we each bought vape pen kits because it got us to get more breaks at work. So we did that, and then I like used it for I don't know like a week or two, and then just stopped using it because I didn't really see a point in it. But after meeting him and Beast and stuff like that, and talking more about it, I looked back into it, and I had previously been interested in using CBD, but I didn't really know how to use it. Like I had learned about like Charlotte's Web and stuff like that. But I found out they make CBD e-juice, which is what I have right here. And so I was like, okay, cool, I could vape CBD because I have sleeping problems and constipation problems and migraine problems. And CBD is supposed to help with all that. And it does help to an extent. I mean, it's not going to make it go away. It just kind of helps numb these things. So what I first got under his suggestion was the Smock Ale85 with baby's tank. And I like this, but I do have some issues, and that's just I don't like tanks. So then Beast sent me this. This is the Vandy Vape Pulse with the Pulse RDA's squawker. It makes funny noises.
Or, as most people know it, the Pulse BF kit.
Yeah, um, Beast sent it to me with a Chrome 7 wrap coil coming in at 0.2.
Well, there
Well,
was
actually,
actually.
it had two with me.
Yeah, I was about to say it did have to, but.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, with mine and Beast's help, we helped her convert it over to a single coil.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
No, it wasn't. It's
Not much
really
help. But anyway, so what I actually do is I don't really use tanks, so I'll explain why in a minute. So what I usually do is I usually have that's mouse. I don't really use this. The fact that I don't really use clunkers either, and again I'm gonna get that. So that's usually what I use. The battery is currently very dead on this. So I guess something to note is the reason I don't really participate in mod mouth very much is that he and I are the exact opposite. He has a lot of mods. I have two. One's a Splonk with an RDA, and then the other one's just a box mod with a tank. So I don't really have as much to talk about when it comes to, the more advanced stuff. The reason for that is because I like them. They're easy to use, and they're effective for what I want them to be effective for. I don't vape all the time. I'm sure if I vaped every single day, that I would probably want more mods. It would just probably happen. But I don't vape every single day because I only really vape for CBD. And the reason I don't use tanks, the reason I don't squawk, is because I get bored very, very, very easily. Um, I have 14 different bottles of juice, and I've never emptied a bottle of juice. I still have my first two bottles of juice that I got when I bought my Ale85, which is this one, which is Crunchberry, and this one, which is Skittles. And I have all of these here. I have these two. I have the CBD. And I have those, which is in here with my cotton bacon. And pretty much all of these have CBD in them. I'm going to tell you what my two favorites are, which is... That's not it. this one, which is a custom liquid from my local vape shop, and it is called Mother Teresa, and it's strawberries and cream. And it's the only one that is halfway empty. I still haven't emptied it. And this lovely little coil killer right here. This is by Blacklisted, and it is dark coffee, and it is a coil murderer. I'm pretty sure that's in my tank right now, and pretty much every time I put it in a tank or I put it on my RDA, I need to switch out my cotton or I need to change my coil because it's like, it's not like super thick anymore because I added CBD to it, but it's still pretty thick and it's dark and the flavor lingers because it's coffee, so I can't switch around like I normally do. So those are my two favorites, and my two least favorites would be Crunchberry. What?
Isn't CBD itself a coil killer?
If I were to like just fill my tank with CBD, yeah, because it's thick, but I mix it with the other juices, so no.
Okay, well that's all the questions I had.
I was saying, one of my least favorites is Crunchberry by U-Turn. I don't know if it's, I don't like Crunchberry or if I don't like this Crunchberry. And my other least favorite is this one by Crown. It's Cotton Candy, and honestly, Cotton Candy e-juice is nasty. I tried someone else's vape who had cotton candy in it. It was nasty. Cotton candy e-juice doesn't taste good. And if you like it, I'm sorry, but you have bad taste. It's gross. It doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste like cotton candy. All cotton candy is anyway is just sugar. So try and make a vape that just tastes like sugar. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah, and not to mention that and I've experienced this personally because remember I had a cotton candy flavored e-juice. Typically e-juices with sweeteners and sugars and all that will gum up your coil if you're using like a tank. It will destroy the hell out of coil heads. Point in case with the Milo 300, I used cotton candy e-juice in that, and it destroyed my coil head.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it just tastes like, honestly, it kind of tastes like if you like took vegetable oil and put sugar in it. That's what it tastes to me. It always leaves like a weird taste in my mouth. I don't like it. I thought I might like this one. I thought I'd give it another shot. Don't like it. So, I mean, I like vaping overall. It's just not something I do every day. It's something I do when I want to or when I need to, or just in general. But
if you see other people vaping, then it makes you want to vape. But as for you vaping all the time, you don't do that, and I've noticed that.
No, I just don't feel the need to as much. I did when I was doing more strenuous activities because I was really putting a lot of freaking strain on my knees, which caused like extreme pain in my legs. So it helped a lot then, but I've been more careful with that as of lately. So I haven't really required CBD, and I don't see the point in just vaping for the sake of vaping. Like I'm sure some people do, but I don't get it. I don't see the point in it. I mean, it's supposed to have a use. If you're just vaping for the sake of vaping, you're kind of a tool. Actually, you're not kind of a tool. You are a tool.
Well, I think we both know that I vape, and this is just me putting this out there. The reason I vape all the time is because this shit keeps me from strangling somebody.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you already use nicotine in a different form. So you are vaping because of that. And most people use vaping because they use nicotine in another format, and they either want to get off of it or like lessen the amount that they're using of it. And I vape because I want to take in CBD because it helps. But I mean, if you're just vaping because vaping's cool, you're a fucking tool, and fuck off.
Yeah, I will say.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
So, one thing I would like to add on to this, you can ask her this. From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I'm vaping.
Yeah, I am pretty sure if I did that, I would have way more mods than I do now.
Yeah, it's an addiction in itself. It really is. Not even just we put
Well, that's why. Okay, so I've talked to a couple different places about vaping, and that's why they suggest like not vaping unless you need to, is because it can become addictive, and even like it's a risk in itself because even 0 milligram e-juices, they could still have nicotine in them by accident.
Yeah, I mean nothing's ever perfect.
Yeah, so like doctors suggest, hey, if you don't need to vape, like if you don't have any reason to be vaping, don't vape. Like that's why, like I say, that people who vape for the sake of vaping, they are tools. They're not helping the community any. They're not helping the stigma any, and it's stupid. Like
Well,
just stop.
Then you have then you have the kids who vape, which is also bringing a burden down on our community.
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't need to vape, stop vaping. Get out. Go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless you have any more questions, I'm good.
No, I don't, honestly. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to her. She is Terro Storm. She does a lot of TDLG videos. Those are exciting. I love watching those, and I just bumped my mic with my foot. Sorry if that was really loud. Sorry, headphone users. I apologize. Anyways, guys, this is Terro and Caliber signing out.